Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I am Jeff and today we've got another product review. As you know, if you've watched my whole video just yesterday, you'd know that I bought a ton of Lego sets, mostly all city, and this is one of them, and this was the first one I decided to open because I love food trucks, not just in real life and it shows because I don't skip meals and that shows too, but because Lego has come out with like a couple ice cream trucks. They've come out with the Slurpee or slushy truck thing. They've come out with a few. The what was that? The Farmer's Market one. They've come out with a few. So anyway, I thought it was a great addition. Plus, you know, if you guys have seen any of my shows, you know that I have a hamburger similar to this, not as big, but using the same pieces in light tan, where I made a hamburger that goes on top of my Tom's Diner. So anyway. That's the reason I wanted to do this set. This is set number 60404, just released, like I said, January 1st. 194 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retails for $19.99. And let's go ahead and let's talk about a little bit of the details and the review of this. So let's start off the review with the dimensions. This thing is 5 1/4 inches long, 2.5 inches wide, 4 inches tall, top of that sign. On the metric system, that's 13.5 centimeters by 6.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters tall. And in case you haven't watched the channel before, I always evaluate off of value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and part out value. And I assign a value from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best for each one of those categories. And then I give you an overall ranking where I average those 5 scores to tell you the overall ranking for this particular set. So let's start off with the value. As stated earlier, this retails for $19.99, 194 pieces and 2 minifigures. That comes out to a cool 10.3 cents per piece, which is really good. Lego upped their prices a couple years ago and has been averaging about 12 cents, sometimes 13. And this is at 10, back at the old standard, so I would give that a very high score, but let me finish that score, and that is, you guys know I don't like stickers. Well, I'm happy to tell you that this, and the other flame on the side are all printed. In fact, there are no stickers at all. And I'm glad that Lego has upped their game. I look forward to that. I hope they continue to do this. I just don't like stickers. They fade, they get put on incorrectly, they peel off eventually. There's problems with them, and plus when you wash them they come off too a lot of times. So I prefer the printed. Now printed has its own problems, they can get scratched and other things, but I just prefer it. And because there's no stickers, I'll give this a value of 10 out of 10. Creativity, I will give it a 9. Here's why. I like the fact that you can separate and stick this stand on the side of the road separate from this. And then the truck can disappear, they can do their business, and then, hey, when this location's up, you just reattach it and you drive off to the next location and you keep it going. So creativity is a 9. Playability, I'll give it a straight 10. As mentioned earlier in the video, there's a couple ice cream trucks that have come out over the years. There's a slushy machine that's come out. There's a farmer's market. There are other food type trucks, and there's plenty of other city things like the apartment buildings that I've done a couple months ago that you could park this in front of. So there's a lot of things. So playability is a 10. Ease of build, well, this does come with 2 instruction booklets. They're not that hard. You know, one for the burger, one for the truck. And there are a total of 89 steps between the 2 books, which makes it just a little bit over 2 pieces per step. That is not bad. That's not that difficult. I'll give the ease of build an 8 out of 10. Now, the part out value, I'm going to go a little bit lower with a 7 out of 10. And that's because you got a lot of pieces here, you know, like the fender walls and stuff, and the wheels that are hard to use somewhere else. But overall, it's not a bad part out value. So if you take all those 5 scores and you average them out, that's an 8.8. I did not forget to give you guys the evaluation of the minifigures. I have the minifigures, they're right here, along with this hamburger. The problem is there's no information online of what their names are. Obviously this is the cook and that's the driver. And Also, I will mention that this person has a cochlear ear implant for deaf people. And some of you know, I've mentioned it before, my mother is deaf, and so I think that's pretty cool they would do that. But I don't have any other information on them other than what you see here. There's nothing online just yet. Maybe there will be in a week or two, but it's not there right now. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and leave me a comment below. If you want to help the channel, please head over to my Bricklink store and buy pieces for your builds. And I ship within 24 business hours in almost all cases. There are a few I don't, but almost all cases. And in that case, if you help me out, you get pieces for your builds, I get the money I need for the channel. If you don't have the means, that's fine. There's plenty of other ways to help the channel, and I appreciate anything. I am not a picky person, and I'm not ungrateful. I appreciate everything. So if you can just hit the like button, that helps. If you share a link to this video or any other video on other social media platforms, that also helps. If you watch another video right after this one, it helps. That triggers the algorithm. And so if you guys would do that, I'd appreciate it. I have several videos that are just a few minutes long to a couple of them are a couple hours long, so they're live streams. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate everything, and I hope you guys are having a great new year. Be good to each other and stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.